It's exactly 1 minute gone past 9 a.m. A very good morning to you and thank you for joining us on today's edition of the News Punch, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin. This is where we bring you the trending stories across the globe. My name is Bisola Oduwole Suleiman, and here are the stories making the waves across the world. In Nigeria, the Labour Party LP's governorship candidate in Lagos State, Gbadebo Rhodes Vival, has closed his case before the Lagos State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal. Rhodes Vival challenged the victory of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in the March 18 governorship poll. He also challenged the eligibility of the Deputy Governor, Obafemi Hamzat, to contest on the grounds that he allegedly renounced his Nigerian citizenship and swore allegiance to the United States of America. At the resumed hearing on Tuesday, the petitioner's counsel, Idowu Benson, informed the three-man tribunal headed by Justice Arum Ashom that the petitioner was closing his case. Still in Nigeria, Acting Inspector General of Police Olukayode Egbetoku has ordered the deployment of 35 commissioners of police to various state commands and formations across the country. The deployment followed the approval of his recommendation by the Police Service Commission, for spokesman Muyiwa Adejobi said in a statement. The IGP therefore assured Nigerians that the postings are in line with the commitment of the police leadership to ensuring effective policing, security, and the maintenance of law and order in Nigeria. And on the foreign scene, United States President Joe Biden has urged lawmakers to act after a series of shootings in major cities killed at least 10 people, underscoring the country's ongoing struggle with gun violence. In a White House statement, Biden called on Republican legislators to join him in putting forward common sense reforms, including a ban on assault weapons, universal background checks, and an end to legal immunity for gun manufacturers. And in the world of sports, Greek Super League club PAOK Thessaloniki has announced the signing of Super Eagles defender William Troost Ekong. Troost Ekong joined the three-time Greek champions from Skybet Championship club Watford. The Nigerian vice-captain penned a 3-year contract with his new club. And that's all we have for you on this morning's edition of the News Punch. Coming up next is the Diamond Breakfast Show, where we take a look at the stories making the rounds and we analyze them. Do stay with us.
The major talking points in Nigeria are always on the lips of the citizens.
What's going on in this country? Look at smaller countries taking lead and you call yourself giant of Africa. Yeah.
Nigeria don't spoil my business too much. Nigeria is too hard for us. I mean, I want to kill us. Father, not kill us for Nigeria. Oh, please, so help us beg them.
They should reduce their expenditure so that they can free enough money for social development.
I wish for a Nigeria where we elect a leader based on competency and not popularity.
On the Diamond Breakfast Show, we place the spotlight on the critical issues in the country.
Government that says they are broke can prioritize construction of an additional runway over education of the people.
How can you hold Indomine? I mean, this is intolerable. It's provocative.
Now, you see, when you look at our democratic journey, we are yet to practice genuine democratic system in Nigeria.
Join us on Mondays to Friday on the DBS from 9 to 10 a.m. The Diamond Breakfast Show, amplifying the voice of the people. From the studios of Diamond 88.7 FM in Ilorin, this is the Diamond Breakfast Show.
A very beautiful morning to you once again. It's a brand new day. Today is Wednesday, the 5th day in the month of July 2023. You're welcome. You're tuned in and listening to Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin, and this is the Diamond Breakfast Show, where we take a look at some of the major talking points in the news and we talk about it. We give our opinions, our reactions to the stories that we bring on the program every Monday to Friday morning. 9 a.m. All right, welcome to the show. My name is Bisola Oduwole Suleiman. I'm your host this morning. And to do the analysis with me, I have Barrister BC Adedayo. He's a veteran journalist, a public affairs analyst, and a social commentator. Good morning, Barrister.
Good morning, listeners at home, and Barika de Sala in Aries.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, let's get into the first story of the day. And this story is about Mesoma Ejikeme, an Anambra pupil who has been banned by JAMB for 3 years. She has been banned from taking the joint admissions matriculations exams for the next 3 years. She was accused of forging a 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination result from she was accused of that, and she has been banned. Now, there's been lots of reactions surrounding this particular story. The board also insisted that the Anambra pupil forged a result, adding that the board concluded high-level investigations before coming to the conclusion. When this news first broke out, a lot of reactions trailed it. A lot of people said JAMB should have done proper investigations before coming out with this allegation and all that. The young lady also came out to tell our own side of the story. But sir, first, what do you make of JAMB's decision on this particular issue? Some people have argued that the punishment is too harsh. Is it too harsh? Is it too lenient, in your own opinion?
Well, for me, that punishment is not too harsh, because it will serve as deterrence to other pupils who had such intention to falsify results. Of course, I wouldn't have come to such conclusion too, except that the chief executive of JAMB, Professor Isaac Oloyede, said investigation has been concluded by that JAMB.
Okay.
And I equally want to believe so, because as far as I know, Professor Isaac Oloyede, he has brought a lot of positive innovations to JAMB.
All right.
And in fact, even with these positive innovations, that's why it is even possible for JAMB to monitor UMT exams in all the JAMB CBT centers throughout the country.
Okay.
In fact, it's an innovation that is commendable. And for that pupil to have falsified her results, to claim that she had 300 and something is unwarranted. And I am very sure that she did that with the connivance of some people. And that is, you see, I mean, this is something that is very unfortunate about Nigerians. Some of Nigerian parents do hate and abet illegality on the part of their children. Do you know that in this country, we have some parents that we even hire other people to sit for exam for their children? And even there are some institutions too, even up to post-primary institutions, wherein after payment of WAEC, NECO, and what have you, they will still request you to pay for help, quote and unquote. And that help is a way by which they will assist the student illegally in the exam hall. That will not give credibility to our certificates.
All right.
And that is quite unfortunate of all of us. For the parents who indulge in that, I want to advise that they are not helping their children if they didn't know. Because when we were growing up, when we were in school, we've all passed through school in the past too. That was not the order of the day.
All right.
You use your intelligent quotient, your IQ, to write any exam, so that by the time you get to the next level of education, you'll be able to defend that certificate. So what JAMB has done to that pupil is not too much.
All right.
At least it will checkmate other people who has intention of doing such a thing.
All right. Now, it seems you're towing the same line with JAMB on this particular issue.
Yes, of course.
But now, the students' parents have come out to say that this acclaimed result is actually valid, despite the evidence presented by JAMB. So in the light of this, a lot of people are saying maybe the case should be subjected to independent investigation, such that it's not JAMB that is coming, because some are saying, oh, what if JAMB is trying to cover their end and all that? So what if this case is subjected to an independent investigation. Do you also think this will help clear the doubts? It will help clear it will help the public know if this girl is truly innocent, like she has claimed, or JAMB is on the right track?
Yes, of course. I subscribe to setting up an independent investigation panel to investigate the alleged falsification of results. At least it will give the whole Nigerians the opportunity to know the truth or otherwise of what JAMB claim.
All right.
But from what JAMB told Nigerians, they said QR. That is where I think security features on the result are imprinted.
Yeah.
That particular result belonged to someone. I've forgotten his name now.
No, that particular QR.
Yes, that was
code.
the one that was falsified by AGK. So, but let's see. Let them set up an independent investigative panel so as to arrive at an unbiased outcome, so that people will know if the mistake was from JAMB or the mistake is from that of that pupil.
All right.
So it will definitely give credence to what JAMB is claiming. And of course, I equally listened to what that pupil said, that she didn't falsify a result. But let's see how it will go. At the end of the day, by the time the report of an investigative panel is
even in the video when the girl was speaking, she talked about the QR code herself, that when it was scanned, it was someone else's name that came out. So there are issues somewhere, but they are claiming that that particular result is from JAMB's portal.
But,
So some people are saying, what if it was a technical error from JAMB? What if the girl is not lying? Or what if there's an issue somewhere that JAMB hasn't discovered? But of course, they said they have done the investigation, and we really do hope an independent investigation is conducted, just like you have said. Now, on social media, several applications have been uncovered that show that people can fabricate JAMB results for fun. Now, can this type of technological possibilities be influencing false claims to gather public sympathy, especially because there have been similar cases in the past?
Yes, this is Nigeria. I often say that, quote unquote, Nigerian factor will always come to play in everything we do in this country. Don't forget there's a place called Oduwole in Lagos. There's no certificate that cannot be forged in that place. So, and that is not giving credibility. Even it affects Nigerian image adversely. So, trust Nigerians. Expertise, we are very experts in various things. I mean, for some of them who use God-given knowledge in the negative way.
The talents.
Yes, we have many Nigerians that use their talents in very positive way, at least to ensure that the image of this country is known globally. Of course, we cannot rule out the possibility of falsification using different the word today. Yes, you know, computer has made things so easier for anybody to manipulate anything. And that is why we have incidents of some people's money in the bank will just be withdrawn, even without their own notice and without their own knowledge. That is the IQ of Nigerians who uses their talents in the negative way.
All right, Pastor Bisi, we'll come back to talk about this. And there also needs to be a solution. There also needs to be a way to actually prevent cases like this from happening in the nearest future. But we will talk about that when we come back from this short time out. Do stay with us. You can send in your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp 09136556864. Let us know what you think about this particular story. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Are you looking to introduce your business to the world or maintain an existing brand image? Well, let's help you. Advertise with us at Diamond 887 FM in Loring. We provide a wide range of services to help showcase your business. For inquiries and advert bookings, visit our marketing office at Plot 2, New Uni Road, Irewolede, Ilorin, or call 091 2929 4332 or
081 2828 6078. Diamond 887 FM, your shining supreme station.
From the studios of Diamond 88.7 FM in Ilorin, this is the Diamond Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. You're still tuned in and listening to the Diamond Breakfast Show, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin. Remember, we're live on Facebook at Diamond 887 FM and YouTube, Diamond FM Ilorin. And then you can also listen to us from any part of the world, www.diamondfm.net. Sending your reactions this morning to 091 3655 091 SMS and WhatsApp only. I still have Barrister BC Adedayo in the building, and the first story we're taking a look at is the story of Mesoma Ejekeme Joy, the Anambra pupil who has been banned by JAM from writing the exams for the next 3 years as she was accused of forging a 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination result. What are your thoughts about this? JAM says they have conducted a thorough investigation and they have found the girl culpable of committing this particular act. Now, before we went on that break, you talked about Oduwole in Lagos, which is a very, very interesting thing to talk about. How come places like that still exist at this age and time? Because everybody knows, even those who have never been there, never been there, but I have heard about it. It's a very popular place in Lagos where things like this happen, where things like this are conducted. Is it that the government does not know? Is it that they cannot be brought to book? What exactly is the issue? And talking about JAM, what can JAM do to prevent cases like this from happening in the nearest future?
Okay, let me start from the first question that you asked. The Oduwole issue in Lagos is not as if government is helpless. No, it is because some powerful individuals are behind that syndicate.
Well, no one can be more powerful than the whole country.
Of course, yes, but it just takes the government to have the political will to deal with those criminals in that place. If not, it will continue. The scenario will continue. So my advice for Lagos state government, federal government, is that they should do something positive, because everybody in Nigeria, except you are deceiving yourselves, there's nobody that does not know about what goes on at Oduwole in Lagos regarding this and that.
However, sir, let's also not forget that we're talking about Oduwole because it's a popular place.
Yes.
What about in corners, in places where a lot of people do not even know where they commit acts like this?
Yes. Do you even know that?
How do we even curb this?
Some years back in Kwara State, there was even this incident of fake NYC certificate. Somebody was caught. The person was paraded at police headquarters in Ilorin. And that was all that we heard about that issue. Whether the person was prosecuted, free, we didn't know. But I know it is not peculiar to Oduwole in Lagos, just like you have rightly observed. But you see, the people behind all these things are criminals that have powerful connections. It takes government to have the political will to nip all these things in the bud.
All right.
Now, coming to
JAMB.
the JAMB, yes, of course, the JAMB still has a lot of things to do to ensure that credibility is brought to JAMB organized exams. And part of what I feel they are doing is to introduce different positive innovations into how JAMB exams are being conducted.
All right.
Unlike in the past, in the 80s, we didn't know of writing exam by CBT. In fact, as at that point, when I wrote my first JAMB exam, which was in 1982, I wrote it at Queen's School there in Ilorin. It was pen and paper, pencil. But from that period to this present day, we now know that anybody who is going to write JAMB exam, you have to go by way of CBT.
Yes.
and you'll be time bound, and within a very short period of time the result is out, unlike then again a new innovation brought by JAMB is to the fact that all the CBT centers for JAMB, whenever exam is being held, they are monitoring them right from JAMB headquarters. So if anybody try to cheat or do anything inimical from Abuja, you will be identified and you'll be apprehended. That is another good innovation.
All right.
Then concerning the issue at stake, which is falsification of result, JAMB itself should ensure that its staffers do not compromise. Because don't forget, this is Nigeria, and all what many Nigerian believes in is how just to get money, regardless of whichever sources, just get money. So JAMB should try as much as possible to scrutinize those people who will be in charge of all these organizing this kind of exams as well as result, so that there will not be any compromise on the part of JAMB staff, so that for us we'll be able to have credible, acceptable JAMB organized examinations. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Barrister BC Adedayo. Let's get your reactions. We have lots of them coming in via SMS and WhatsApp 09136556864. You can also drop your comment on Facebook at Diamond 887 FM and YouTube Diamond FM Ilorin. Keep them coming in, and then you can call us on 08000 Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello,
What's
good
your name?
Ibrahim from Ghana.
All right, Ibrahim. Good to have you on the program. Go ahead, please.
My contribution is on the issue of JAMB.
Okay.
You see, we look at that case from different angles. But by and large, before JAMB announced their judgment on that case, because according to reliable source, they stated that they have banned that case from taking 3 years examination.
Yes.
To this moment.
All right.
Because before they announced that judgment, they're supposed to do thoroughly investigation, because that girl is also debunking that allegation. So the issue is so complex. They should do a thoroughly investigation before they announce that judgment. That is my contribution.
All right, thank you so much. And that JAMB says they have conducted a thorough investigation, according to reports that we have. 09136556864. That is the number to send in your messages. So, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Ali Samuel from Mabudu.
Okay, Samuel, go ahead, please.
My greetings to barristers in the house. What I want to say is about the issue of JAMB and that girl. It is this issue is mere academic. JAMB cannot just say they have reached a conclusion. The girl will be banned on which ground. What is their findings, and who conducted the findings and the investigation with them? So, and there is a code that says "Nemo judes no casasua." So no man can be the judge of his own cause.
Yes.
So it is impossible for me. I advise them to reverse the ban, and they should look for an independent body that will actually carry out the investigation. And if probation the case can even go to court, because it happened to me, it get to court, because this is a very serious issue. And it is academic, and it's something that they need to do work on. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that contribution. Let's take this call. All right, do call us back. We lost that one. 09136556952 or 08000887887. Drop your comments via YouTube at Diamond FM Ilorin. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Larry from Country.
All right, Larry, go ahead, please.
See, I don't know why people get selective amnesia. The JAMB registrars came out yesterday to let everybody know what they did and how they arrived
at the conclusion.
At the conclusion. Now, this girl is claiming
that she did not manipulate the results.
Yeah.
But if you look at it holistically, JAMB has a process. You register, you do the exam, and the result is immediately transmitted to you.
All right.
Via USSD code. Now, this girl tried it 4 times, getting the same result. And she printed a notification that JAMB has debunked that they've used that type of notification since 2021. And we're still overtrashing the issue. One of the innovations that JAMB did, we have to give kudos to the registrar. The innovation that they did is to change the format every year. I think it was the same format now. We would have been suggesting that maybe it was fraudulent, it isn't. But now, it's another ball game entirely. Why are people just overcharging the issue that it's not there?
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. We have this one. This one says, good morning to you and your guest. JAMB is not wrong in any instance. So what the girl did is not difficult to do. All you need is a smartphone, and you don't need any professional. Mind you, share the girl Sabi book reach me. See my own JAMB score, and he sent me a very, very, a very funny graphic here, and it has about 500 marks in JAMB. So seeing that's trying to show me what people can actually do when it comes to falsifying results. All right, keep them coming in. 09136556864. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Taiwo. I'm calling from Taiwo.
All right, Taiwo. Go ahead.
Yeah, I will urge them to that they should please wait for the independent investigators to investigate this issue first before they can take any action on it, because we need a kind of forensic audit on everything that is going on. Because I don't believe that they can go ahead and edit that result, because we all know the meaning of editing, and definitely she knows, because the guy is very sound. She knows that if you do any editing concerning the JAMB result, they would definitely know. So that we want to know the truth about this matter. I want to urge the JAMB executive secretary again, I mean Mr. Oluwole, you should please exercise patience on this issue. May God bless them.
All right, thank you so much. Now that's why we said there are divided reactions on this
particular story. Of course, there are divergent views.
Yeah, so maybe an independent investigation will help clear the doubts of the people. This one, let's take this call. This person has been calling. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Korede from Tanke.
All right, Korede, go ahead, please.
I just want to say something on this issue of JAMB and the lady.
All right.
It's important that we give opportunity for everybody, because even you yourself can scan that QR. And if you scan this QR, it's bringing other people's names. It's not even bringing the name that JAMB is saying. Yesterday, on Channel TV, Chamberlain scanned that QR, and it's bringing 130 something as results. So you understand? That means there is a in the system of JAMB, which people are not doing. Everybody are just condemning it. Lady 45, you can edit, you can do this. They have not been able to go to the root of the case. The INEC said they have glitches on their system. Who told you that we cannot have glitches on JAMB system too? It can happen anywhere. But you know, the JAMB, we want to protect their image. Because they are, it is a federal government agency. But all of us coming up to condemn, and even you on the studio can take your phone and scan the QR, and you see what is doing. It's even different from what JAMB is saying. So we need to look at and balance it together before we take our judgment. That's where I see that JAMB is very wrong.
All right.
Wait and let's balance everything together. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that reaction. We'll take more of your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp when we come back from this short timeout. 09136556864. Just stay with us. It is still the Diamond Breakfast Show.
pemba ara ríro kò sí mọ́ àwọn ká ti sá lọ àrùnmọ́lẹ́gùn ẹ̀yìn dídùn làkúrẹ́ ìgbé wọ́n ti lọ wá bí wọ́n sí kára o lè pemba àmúrẹ́ àtòrà dáadáa.
kókó lára ọ̀tá le gbéra ńlẹ̀ kó dìde kára o lè pemba àtòrà wọ̀ àtòrà pẹ̀sẹ̀ àtòrà dáadáa kegun tó kegun náà kára o yá gágá ara ń ronú tẹ́lẹ̀ kò ronú mọ́ tẹ̀bá ti fi kára o lè pemba ra lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọnú igun tó sì ń ṣe àtúntò rẹ̀ òṣùbù yẹ̀kẹ́ fa párọ̀ tàbí fi ẹsẹ̀ dá fi kára o lè pemba bọ̀ káì ara rẹ̀ ó lè padà yakinlala action ó jẹ́ àwọ̀ká àròmọ̀lẹ́gun làkú ègbé ara ríro tàbí ẹ̀yìn dídùn kára o lè pemba lọ́kọ̀ gbogbo wọn agbára pọ̀ kára o lè pemba tuyi pharmaceutical industries limited àwọn tó lórúkọ tó ṣe é gbẹ́kẹ̀lé níbi ká po oògùn òyìnbó ló ṣe é kára o lè pemba ẹ̀rọ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pín ìrèpàtú òpèrè ta pàtà pọ́npọ́n kára o lè pemba ó kì í síbẹ̀.
kára o lè pemba àmúrẹ́ àtòrà dáadáa.
Where's your paradise? London, Doha, Singapore, Miami, Zanzibar? This summer, Wakanao has got you covered. Lock down unbeatable travel deals with only 10% down payment and pay small in convenient installments. Book now on wakanao.com. Download the Wakanao app for even cheaper deals or walk into any of our travel centers near you. Take a break. Escape to paradise. Wakanao. Let's go.
Seasons come and go. In this season, safety is important and caution is vital. Do you know that over 600 persons have lost their lives to flooding in Nigeria and over 2.5 million persons have been affected by flooding? Do you know that over 200,000 houses have been partially or fully damaged due to floodings in Nigeria? Flooding can be caused by humans or as a result of natural disaster. This is therefore a public service notification of the flood warning to ensure safety of lives and properties in Kwara State. The general public is advised to desist from building along river channels or flood-prone zones. Say no to boat overloading. While on boat, put on your life jackets. Be safety conscious. Your life is precious. This message is from the Kwara State Emergency Management Agency.
From the studios of Diamond 88.7 FM in Ilorin, this is the Diamond Breakfast Show.
Welcome back from that short timeout. Lots of reactions trailing our first story for today. You keep them coming in. We're live on YouTube at Diamond FM Ilorin. And we'll get on with some of the messages before we move on to the second story for the day. Alaya Yusuf Kayode on YouTube says, no independent body will investigate JAM. JAM can only do internal investigation. If the report is not found by anybody, including the girl, then they can proceed to court. That's from Alaya Yusuf Kayode. Thank you so much. 09136556864 and 09136556952. That's the number to call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Benjamin. I'm calling from Sanchez.
All right, Benjamin. Go straight to the reaction.
Okay. I actually want to talk about the issue of this girl about JAM.
All right.
The thing is that I believe if JAMs are claiming that the girl forced the result, why is it that there is no system that they can put another examination for the girl and put her to trial so that they will confirm if she was really the one that wrote it or not, instead of taking the issue too far and up and down like that? I think the best thing is just to set another exam for the girl and just put her to test.
All right. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. How many people get second chances? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Sonny Boje calling from London.
All right, Mr. Onibonje, go ahead, sir.
There are some things we are overlooking in this issue. Now, over thousands of Nigerians wrote JAM.
Yes.
How is it possible that she's the only one that has the printed results? Because, secondly, how did she know she was the one that had the highest score? That she's claiming she is the one that had the highest score. The results she forged, or let me say she allegedly forged. when you have the jam result, it will give you 100 out of 400, 300 out of 400. But instead, the result she is displaying only had 362 out of what? I was the one that sent the message.
Yes, I saw that.
That's what she is parading. You don't need a professional to do that. Just get a smartphone. A layman can do that. You just press anything and you screenshot it and it will give you what you want.
So are you trying to say that the girl is that tech savvy to be able to do something like that?
It's just an application on Google Play Store.
All right. Thank you so much.
So you just need to type jam phone and it will bring you the listing and you type the subject and the score you want.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Oniboje.
You saw so many results flying around.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that reaction. We have a lot of calls here. Let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Cornelius calling from Ilorin, Amsterdam, precisely.
All right, go ahead, sir.
First of all, I want to greet your analyst. Now, concerning my application is for the JAM, about JAM.
Okay.
The issue, I want the JAM authority to allow forensic investigation on this case. I know some years back, about 9 years ago, my son had his JAM result.
All right.
And when they were prepared the result, they gave him dentistry, which he is not applying for. That is what he was given.
All right.
He was given banking and finance. When he prepared this, I showed him. He showed it to me. I had to go to JAM's office here in Ilorin.
All right.
And then they sent message to Abuja. And they found out that it's from their system is wrong. They had to replace it.
All right.
So let the forensic audit be carried out thoroughly. And I hope that the JAM office should exercise patience instead of condemning this girl that she forged the result.
Right.
Supposing it comes out that she did not forge the result, what will be after me?
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Now, a lot of people are also looking at it from the angle of the reputation of the girl. What if at the end of the day an independent investigation is carried out? What then happens to her image that has been damaged? That is, if she did not actually conduct this particular act. But lots of reactions are still trailing in. And if we continue, we will not be able to take the second topic for the day. Now, the second conversation is surrounding the INEC, Independent National Electoral Commission. They have said that the bimodal voters accreditation system BVAS technology used in 2023 elections recorded a 98% success rate. INEC Chairman Mahmoud Yakubu stated this while addressing the resident electoral commissioners recs of all the states of the Federation at the Commission's headquarters in Abuja. BVAS is the machine used to accredit voters using their permanent voters cards and fingerprint or face recognition technology. Professor Yakubu said the BVAS technology deployed for the elections showed a significant progress of 98% success rate compared to 29.2% of the smart card readers in the previous 2019 general elections. The meeting with the RECs is the first of the activities to review the 2023 general elections held on 25th February and 18th March and supplementary elections in some constituencies on 15th April. Now, what are your thoughts on this proposed review by the electoral umpire, review of the total activities carried out during the elections?
Well, it is expected that INEC will do a review of the 2023 general elections.
All right.
And going by what INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud, said, that institution, which is INEC, has recorded 98%, to quote him, success. Yes, of course, we know it is an improvement over what happened in 2019 when card readers were used. There are a lot of incidences, negative incidences, which were brought by card reader.
All right. Which,
to the wisdom of INEC, was able to be corrected with the bimodal's system, wherein your fingerprints, your face, every other thing will be revealed, whether you are actually the voter that you are claiming. So, to me, I feel INEC has a pass mark, except if.
But do you think that 98% success rate is accurate?
Well, I don't know the yardsticks used by INEC.
All right.
But what I wanted to say is that apart from the presidential election of February 25, every other elections, there was no much criticism as far as the new technology on voting is concerned.
All right.
Apart from that presidential election, which of course INEC was accused of not uploading the result as earlier promised Nigerians. So they have recorded sources, yes, but that 98% may be questionable because don't forget that this is Nigeria. Yes, we know they have succeeded in improving upon what was done in the past. Yes, but that notwithstanding, you cannot say just do something area where you recorded failure. No, I didn't actually agree totally with that.
All right.
They may not have scored 98% as the INEC chairman wanted Nigerians to believe, but I know they have pass mark.
All right.
And they deserve pat on the back.
Okay. Now, moving forward, what areas should INEC be examining in their review? What areas should they be looking at?
To me, I feel there are areas in which INEC needs to really review. Like, don't forget that in some polling units, voters were disenfranchised. They didn't even allow voters to come out in where one or two political parties has stronghold.
All right.
That area needs to be reviewed with a view to do something positive in the future, in future elections.
Okay.
And what do I expect INEC to do? They're supposed to provide adequate security. Because some of the videos clips sent to me, I watch where even few security agents were helpless because the people who disenfranchise people from exercising their voting rights are more than the security agent posted to some of the polling units I am referring to.
All right.
So INEC as election body should try as much as possible to ensure that we have so that every Nigeria will be able to exercise his franchise. Nobody will
without
be disenfranchised. Yes. Once that is done, of course, we also give INEC pass mark.
All right.
Then, apart from that, we have not really recorded incidents of malfunctioning of bimodal. Even though one or two areas there were reports
where the beavers did not work.
Where beavers did not work. So before the day of election, they should try all the beavers machine to ensure that none of them is malfunctioning. Because if it malfunctions, definitely it will affect the result of that election even negatively.
Right.
So INEC should try as much as well to step up their bimodal machine to ensure none of them is not working very well.
All right.
Then aside that, when it comes to issue of collation of results, that is another area which I feel INEC should review very well. Don't forget the unfortunate incident of Adamawa election in the supplementary election. The then REC was accused of announcing result even when result has not been finally collated. So as much as possible, INEC should do something positive in that regard too, so as to have very credible, acceptable election
Alright.
result in Nigeria.
All right. Thank you so much, Pastor Bisi Adedayo. Let's take your reactions. You can call us on 09136556952 or 0800887 Reaction still trailing the first story. It says, let's give the girl opportunity to retake the UTME exams in JAMB office. It wouldn't take more than 1 hour to prove our intelligence. We should not kill the girl's talent. Thank you. That's from Kolade from Amsterdam. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Oscar from Okele.
All right, please speak up. We can barely hear you.
Yeah, I'm Oscar from Okele.
All right, go ahead, please.
Well, my take on the JAMB issue is that I think it might be a technical error because I went to JAMB office at here in Ilorin due to a problem in my exam. So I met one guy and he told me that he wasn't able to sit for the exam also. But he sent a result that he has a total score maybe 70 or something. And the guy confirmed to me that he didn't even sit for the examination. So it might be a technical error.
All
They should check this well because JAMB is a kind of body that has a reputation and won't take anything to spoil their reputation. And again about the INEC issues, I think they have improved a lot. So for me, it is like a similar case to that of JAMB because people prove that the JAMB has improved from year to year, and also INEC is improving, but there's still errors. There are still errors in their system.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. This one here says, hi, good morning to you, presenter, the guest, and the listeners. I'm Mohammed from Maiduguri. In my own opinion, let security agencies and the JAMB officers schedule the same exam for the girl to confirm if she had changed the score. The history would actually repeat itself. Nigerians like prolonging issues instead of providing solutions. God bless Diamond FM. Thank you so much. 09136556952 or 0800887. Oh, we lost that call. Do call us back. Good morning. Let them set up independent panel to find out who is guilty. Initially, I also condemned JAMB, but JAMB raised 2 important points. They said the result sheet on which the result was printed is that of 2021. The result sheet of 2023 is different from the one the lady was carrying. The QR code showed another candidate that sat for the exam in 2021, and I think there is a manipulation somewhere. It may not be to the knowledge of the girl. The parents should be quizzed too. The 2 cogent reasons seem convincing, but let's wait. That's from Olatinwo from Airport. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Speaking from Ramadi.
All right, good morning, sir. Go ahead.
Whether JAMB or the girl is strong is not even my concern.
Okay.
My concern now is when that girl, printed the results, Innocent gave her 3 million scholarship. Why? JAMB didn't notice it. Until Anambra State government wrote for clarification, it was then they came out. And not only that, they continue forgetting the age of this girl. Talking about banning her for 3 years, doing this, doing that. Whatever anybody thinks, when this type of thing happens, it is the best way to solve this problem is to carry out independent forensic investigation.
All right.
The girl is the age is too she's too young to be traumatized. She's been traumatized now, and we have to be very careful.
All right.
No, nothing is 100% perfect. I could remember American election some years back. There were issues, so we should not take it for granted that nothing can happen. JAMB has never said that portal was not his own. They were only saying the last use in 2021.
All right.
So they have to be careful.
Okay.
God bless.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Bamdele. Good morning. Shegun from Ilorin says, I support the motion to set up a committee to carry out an investigation and not JAMB to have transparency. If you remember, when the student wants to write an exam, a lot have issues and they have to reschedule them. So JAMB is at fault. All right, we can't say that until it is confirmed. Good morning to your guest. Oh, this is a very long message. I might not be able to take all. And to you and the guest, I swear to, okay, the guest is not lying at all that some parents pay for someone to assist their children in writing exams. For those claiming that JAMB should have investigated before making a statement, my question is that where will JAMB do its investigation other than from its record, where JAMB has done? Who will set up an independent investigation? Is JAMB the body setting up the exam? Is it JAMB the body setting up the exam? Does JAMB know this girl in particular that they would say they want to witch hunt her? No. Now, do JAMB have their claimed score in their record? No. Have the students been engaging in criminal acts before? This kind of criminal acts before? It says yes. If the girl's parents see it the other way, then they should go to court. Why are we shouting that INEC should do this and we don't trust our institution? We are just drifting our country towards collapse in the way we see things. That's Abdulwahid Okwoba. All right, and this one says, good morning, presenter and the analyst. The JAMB announced Mesoma as the highest scorer. If no, then the result is fake. That's Tony from Amsterdam. And now, talking about this, back in the days, we remember that JAMB used to come out to announce the highest scorer for each exam. Yeah. That is how we get the news. It is not even the person who scored the most that comes out on social media or wherever to tell us. But we didn't see JAMB do this. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people are saying, okay, so JAMB does not even have record of this. So how come she's parading herself as the highest scorer during the exam? But fingers crossed, there's still a lot to look into.
And I think that was even where suspicion came. That perhaps the pupil might have falsified the result in order to get innocent 3 million naira scholarship.
But did innocent announce at any point
in the
before
past,
now?
In the past,
all right,
JAMB used to announce the highest scorer of its results, of its examination. That was not coming from JAMB, but rather it was coming from this pupil. So there's something somewhere, something is
going on somewhere.
Yes,
but so, some people would
and that is why I totally subscribe to having a forensic investigation.
All right.
So as to come to the root of the matter. Yes, so that I will know. Because if at the end of the day, like some people have suggested, if the girl is innocent, then the girl can go to court and claim that I'm libeling her. I mean, more so, she's an underage, she's a minor.
All right. Let's take our final call for today. 09136556952 08000 Hello, good morning. All right, do call us back. Let's take this one. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Quickly again, Korede.
All right, Korede, go ahead.
I will not agree with what the analyst is saying there.
All right.
I think the analyst is already taking decisions.
All right.
You cannot say that the lady forged the statistic. One, Innocent does not announce that they're going to give scholarship before the announcement.
Please turn down the volume of your radio, please.
Innocent does not announce it.
All right.
That is going to give scholarship before the announcement. Because after the announcement that the Innocent announced that they're going to give scholarship. That is one. And we have to, there must be a benefit of doubt for everybody.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Korede. Thank you for that call. On this note, we need to wrap up. Pastor Bisi Adedayo. Let's get your final thoughts on the two stories we took a look at this morning.
Well, my final take on the issue of JAMB is like every other persons have suggested, because it's like the majority have suggested that a forensic investigation should be set up to investigate that, so as to come up with a acceptable result to everybody. So I want to urge JAMB to do as much as possible to set up such a. But the problem here now is, if such forensic investigation is set up by JAMB, people will still criticize it. Especially if the report turned out to be in favor of JAMB. So who set up that investigation panel? That is one. Then as far as INEC is concerned, well, like I said, they really deserve a part on the back. They should continue to improve on in future elections, so that even international community who has some doubt will not have doubt about Nigeria electoral body.
All right.
So that every Nigerian too will be happy having credible and acceptable result of elections.
All right.
God bless all Nigerians.
God bless Nigerians. Thank you so much, Barrister Bisi Adedayo, for coming this morning. He is a public affairs analyst and a social commentator. This is where we call it a wrap on the Diamond Breakfast Show. Do join us tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. But before we go, we will be moving to our news and current affairs department to listen to the news commentary for today. My name is Bisola Oduwole Suleiman. Have a lovely rest of the day and do not touch that dial.
ó ń sẹ́lẹ̀ńkẹ́jọ ìkànnì Diamond 88.7 FM ní ẹ má gbé kú o.
Today's commentary is on President Tinubu's first month in office, assessing key actions and demands for Nigerians, as written by Sani Alausa Isa of our News and Current Affairs Department. My name is Mekamwa Osigodi. It has been an eventful first month for President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who assumed office as Nigeria's 16th president on May 29. From his inaugural promises to govern in the interest of Nigerians and consult rather than dictate, to the critical decisions that have raised dust and stirred reactions from the public. The nation is closely watching and evaluating the action of its new leader. As we assess President Tinubu's first month in office, it becomes crucial to reflect on the key actions taken and raise pertinent questions about what Nigerians should demand from their government. One of the significant moves made by